Hello everyone. So we are really running short of time. So we had a lot of presentations on OPAs. I'm sure that it will make everyone to get interested to be part of the movement. Because open platforms, open hardware, interoperability, these are all the dreams of an automation vendor. Not today, 40 years back. So we had also, when I was in BHL, gone through several steps of working on open automation, open hardware. Some things we succeeded, some things we didn't. So please shoot your questions quickly, and we'll be closing the questions in 10 minutes. Whatever be the time, I'll close it at 10 minutes, okay? Mike, please.
So I'm Sumit from NTPC. I'd just like to ask the forum, what is the maturity level with regard to open system solutions? And how many vendors have actually come up with open system based products, architecture, etc.? Is it really implementable?
So I think what we are beginning to see. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Yeah. So what we are beginning to see is the creation of an ecosystem. So we have been in the place where we've started to develop the standards, and the standards are in place now. Now we have version 2.1. So this allows people to build products that you can actually then field at various places. So you've got the communications and controls, functionality and configurations. So these are sort of building block elements that allow vendors to now field products. And as we went through the journey at ExxonMobil, as I mentioned, for the proof of concept type application, what we had was very lab scale products. We would get things that were really not ready for for the field, right? As we went through the prototype stage, we got more developmental components. And at the field trial stage, now we said, look, we want these components in the field, working day in, day out. These cannot be, duct taped components, things that you now solder on the fly. These have to be commercially ready. So, to answer your question, vendors have provided us those type of products now in these applications. So, and as we begin to mature, when we add application portability and orchestration, now these things don't have to be, they're more software type additions, right? So we envision that as the new components come out, we'll be able to swap them out with the latest, either by just a software addition or by a simple replacement.
Hello, someone raised. Can you please give the mic, please?
Hi, good afternoon. I see most of the OPA folks who are involved here. I'm Rishikesh from Shell, and Shell is also an active participant in this OPA journey. I want to know, and it's open, it's not a question, but it's an open thing. Do we know what we don't know about this? I mean, we are all knowing what we want, and we are heading towards it, but is there a list of activities we already know, what we don't know?
All right, okay, that's a good one. Okay. Now, yes, we have the aspiration. We know what we are striving for. And as we start to build this, we are getting, within our own organizations, we are getting questions. How supportable is this? How reliable is this? Right? So those are questions that we know. These are known questions. There is, as I guess Donald Rumsfeld said, there are unknown unknowns. Right? And so we don't know that. But what we know is, look, there is a path forward, and as we would not know all of those things, but we have the confidence to tackle it as it comes along. And these, at the end of the day, these cannot be that mysteries of the universe. I mean, these are systems that we have worked with and developed for the last few decades, right? So this shouldn't be that big of a climb, but there are real perceptions, and those have to be addressed as we go.
adding to Mohan answer, I will say that we know that what is our requirement and how it behave, that is we yet to know. So that is the reason the collaboration partner is putting the test bed to understand more about how it behave, and field trial being planned for different partners so that we could know exactly how it behave in the online system when we put it to the field. So that yet to be know about the behavior in the running operations.
Good afternoon, this is Bharti from ABB. I would like to know, in terms of the cybersecurity posture, what is the least security target is being achieved in terms of the system requirements?
Can you repeat the question, please?
Security level, in terms of the security systems, in terms of the 4433-3, what is the security level is being achieved in this kind of a platform?
So right now we're at security level 2. So based on all the assessments and stuff, our goal is to achieve security level 2 with what we're doing today.
So SL2.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, and just to add to that, the components have a minimum security level designation. If they have to be certified as OPAS compliant components, they have to meet SL2. So there is a component level security, then there is a kind of a system level security. And that's up to the user and the system integrator to agree on the common requirements and then design it around that.
We'll take the last question, please.
This is a general question again. I am Joshi from Joshi Consultants. How can digitization system can be made use for monitoring rainwater harvesting at any place?
I think this doesn't apply to this group, okay? We can take offline with the people,
Yeah.
okay? Thank you. I think thanks for the OPA team. I think many have flown in from different countries and across India. It's been a great learning for me as an individual that I told yesterday. I think I don't mind repeating it again. It's a great learning to see an end user pushing technology improvements, introduction of open systems, interoperable systems, building up software, hardware platforms, security concerns. It's a great initiative, and ExxonMobil has made it as a global initiative. They didn't make it as a local initiative involving Petronas to put trials, Reliance to put trials in their own plants. I'm very sure the field trials will go through, and I hope in the next maybe a couple of years you can see large-scale adoption in of the plants. Can I say this more? Can we see large-scale, or it still will be a dream?
I mean, I think it's a dream that we share, but we do, we have to, I'm reminded of, again, another kind of a saying, right? So to make something reality, you have to put in the sweat, you have to put in the hard work. You can have dreams, but you got to make it a reality. And I'll just give a shout out to the partners here, to Intel, to Arstol, Phoenix Contact, VMware, Yokogawa, as well as our collaboration partners, Shell, Reliance, and others. It's a journey we're all taking on, but as you can see, we've made a lot of progress in the last few years, and we'll continue to make progress in this. Okay.
I'm pretty sure such ideas, will push the technology solution providers to develop more things, okay? It appears difficult, but I'm very sure lots of developments are taken place already, and they will take place in the near future, and which will make possibly certain things to happen. Yesterday, Sharul said it's impossible to make it possible. So I think we should believe sometimes that the impossible can happen. So all the best to your team. Thank you.